Welcome back, thanks for tuning in. All right now, that's what we're going to look at today. All the rhythm parts to this classic tune, made famous by Free and notably Paul Kossoff playing his Les Paul. He did play a few other guitars, but he was recognised mainly for the Les Paul and his Marshall stacks. So we'll break all these parts down, and in another video soon I'll show you how to play the guitar solo. But for the meantime, let's go in close and break it down. See you in a minute. Okay, so here we are up nice and close. The opening chord is an A chord. Now we'll play it like this with a bar because the second chord is going to involve these two fingers here. So the first chord is an A. We're going to hold down in the second fret the D, G and the B strings. And then we're going to play from the open A down to there, like that. The second part of this is what you would probably call an A over D. Very commonly used chord, to be honest. So we put our third finger in the fourth fret of the D string and our second finger in the third fret of the B string. Like that. You've probably heard that quite a few times in a lot of other songs. Okay, so the opening sequence. So before we play this one, we're going to strike the A again. Now he doesn't do this every time. If you listen to some live versions, he doesn't quite play it the same every time, but on the studio version he hits this A as well. So you get, okay, one more time. So the next chord involves the same shape here as we were just doing, with our finger on the fourth fret D, third fret B, but without this finger barring. So all these strings are going to be open, and then we just go okay, we do that once, then we put our finger back here, do it again, and then back to there. Now, as I said before, what he does, he hits this A string in between almost every other time when he's finishing the phrase. So we get this, yeah, that kind of thing. All right, so if I put that little bit together, we get, another way of playing the A, and this is how I tend to play it more, is I'll bar that, as I said, in the second fret, but what I'll also do is bring my little finger across and hold down on the fifth fret the E and the B strings. So we get this, we get a nice high, so I'll do it nice and slow. So that's an alternative way you can play it. And that's for all the verses, all the way through. So the chorus, the chords to the chorus are A, G and D. Okay, so but what we're going to do is play this little motif here. So that is actually an A power chord, but played high up on the D string 7th fret with your index finger, and I play it with my little finger here. because I do. And that's on the 9th fret of the G string. I hit that twice, and you're literally just hitting those 2 strings. Then we have this little riff. Okay, and that is 7th fret D, 9th fret A string, 7th fret A string. Okay, so you get then we hit this G chord, which is the same shape as that, move down a whole tone. So that's the 5th fret with your index finger there on the D string, and as I said, I use my little finger here on the 7th fret of the G string. So you get. Then we do this D over F sharp, which is essentially a D chord. So you're playing the F sharp with this finger here. That's probably why I started using my little finger, so I get a nice stretch there. And that is the 4th fret of the D string, which is the F sharp. And your little finger is on the D note on the 7th fret of the G string. So you get 2 of them as well. And you bring it back to there to finish on the 7th fret where we started. And that's the chorus. As a footnote, you can end the chorus with the A down here. And then we're back into the chords underneath the guitar solo are still A, G and D, but we're going to do it in a slightly different way. We're going to play full chords and we're just going to strum them once, so you get, after the bass thing, do 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 do, boom 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 boom. Plays those 3 chords all the way through the guitar solo. Obviously it's building up, as you can hear, and the very last set of chords will do this. And then we're back into, depending on what version you want to play, the original goes back into another verse. Okay, you can go straight back into a chorus, it doesn't matter, whatever version you want to do. So yeah, that is all the chords to the song, all the rhythm parts, piece them together, there you have it. Rock on. Well, there you go. I hope you enjoyed that and you managed to get something from it. If you enjoyed the content and you did manage to learn something from it, please give me a like, comment, and of course subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. It all helps, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. So for now, bye.